Johnny Rock Show. Rockin' 101, the Rock Station.
Rockin' 101, the Rock Station. The Johnny Rock Show. Calling from California. What a man. Stewart Copeland of the Stewart Copeland Experience. Oh, and the police and everything else. How are you, sir?
Oh, excellent. I was just in Minneapolis where the sun was shining, the birds were singing, and, I brought California weather there for a couple days. I did my best, but I hear it's all gone to thunderstorms since I left.
Well, on and off, but, it's always sunny when you're here.
That's a fine day for you Northerners.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, welcome. We were saying before we went on the air, you said you're sure that we've spoken in the past. I wish. We have never spoken on air or backstage, but I go all the way back to...
well, maybe I've listened to your tones. You've been on the air forever.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I go back to the Longhorn Bar in Minneapolis on your first tour through Minneapolis. That'd be like 70...
That rings a bell.
Yeah, 78, I think.
No, I was in Minneapolis just a few days ago playing the Lutheran Central Church. So, from the Longhorn to the Lutheran Central Church, that's a journey.
Oh, absolutely. Well, you're talking about the police around the world, restored and expanded. Available May 20th on DVD, CD, Blu-ray, all kinds of formats, iTunes, etc. What is this? Is this like a journey through the history of the band, or what are we talking about?
No, well, it's a journey during the history of the band, when we were still young and hungry. We were not yet a stadium act. We were kind of mid-level, I guess, working our way up. It was just before we had done 2 out of 5 albums by that time. And we were playing Bombay, Hong Kong, just exotic places that bands had never been before. And we were kind of lit up by that experience. We were literally conquering the world. But looking at this footage, it really is when we were at our thrashingest, our hungriest, our most codependent. In a way, I think we did get better and better and better as the years went on. But that energy of our wild youth has kind of a zing to it.
I love it. Well, being a drummer myself, 6-piece Slingerland. Thank you very much. It's in storage, but you're one of my heroes. I saw you at the Fine Line in Minneapolis. I don't remember who you were with. A great jazz player. You remember that tour? Who was that?
Oh, Stanley Clarke.
It was Stanley Clarke. Good Lord. What a great night. Yeah, one of the better shows I've ever seen.
That's a legend right there. He's one of the few musicians I've been on stage with where I'm just thinking, man, do I even deserve to be here?
Well, you're too humble. Now, I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry for all of our loss with from the
Seahawk.
Yeah.
It's been open season on drummers. Ginger, Neil, Charlie, but most unexpected was Taylor. That's not supposed to happen.
No. I woke up at 4:30 in the morning to hit the head, as they say, and I heard it on the news, on the overnight news, and I came into the radio station and played 15 hours of Foo Fighters, because that's what a good DJ does, I guess.
Yeah, darn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so unexpected. I'd just come off stage with the Nashville Symphony, just endorphins pumping. The world is my friend. I love life. And I get this text just as I'm walking into a room of after show. Everybody's all lit up, and it was a fantastic evening. But I get this text. It's just like really kind of a buzzkill.
Yeah. And again, it's really sad. I don't know what you can say. I know there's been rumors about you filling in on a Foo Fighters tour. I won't ask you about that. I don't know how you feel about it, but it's really too bad.
So.
Yeah, no.
I don't think so. I am in my 70th year. It would be a very different Foo Fighters. It would be the Foo Groovers.
That's one thing I always loved about you and the Police. They took the music really seriously, but there was always some tongue-in-cheek and just a lot of fun. At least it looked like it.
Hanging out with Dave and Taylor, fun is going to be part of the process.
Yeah. Well, man. Well, this is a great project. the first time I saw the Police Ghost in the Machine tour with some no-name warm-up act called the Go-Go's.
Oh yeah, that was one of the most fun tours ever. The Go-Go's were rising up. They were, this DVD is when we were rising up, and we had that thrill of every gig was bigger and every audience was lit up more. You're growing. And so that tour with the Go-Go's, they were in that position, and we were old hacks by then. Our second stadium album, if you like. And no, actually, this is the first of them. Then there's Synchronicity. Okay, anyway, chronology wrong. But the Go-Go's were so cheerful, and they would light up the house. So when we came on, the job was half done. They exploded on stage. They were fantastic. Best opener we ever had, except the Foo Fighters, who insisted in our reunion tour 30 years later or whatever, when we played Dodger Stadium here in L.A., they said, we're opening. And, my first response was, get your own dang stadium. They're a stadium act. You don't open for another stadium act when you're a stadium act, but they insisted. And once again, like the Go-Go's, they burned the house down.
Wow. Yeah, I've had this odd relationship with the Police in my head. Lots of major things in my life occurred surrounding the band. Case in point, when I moved from New York City back home to Minneapolis, I was driving and I passed Shea Stadium the day you and the band played with Joan Jett on Synchronicity.
Oh, yeah. Another great band. We were very blessed in those days. Yeah. We toured with a lot of great bands.
Well, it's unbelievable. I'm such a fan. I don't mean to, what they say, fanboy out on you, but in between you being a drummer, having a great sense of humor, and making some of the greatest music in the history of rock and roll, man, here's to you. You think we'll ever see another reunion show from the Police reunion tour?
Well, I'm an optimist. I would give it at least a 1% chance. Absolutely.
Oh, man. The Police around the world, restored and expanded. Available May 20th, DVD, CD, Blu-ray, all the formats, digital. Stewart Copeland, you are as good as you ever were. And I'd love to see another reunion, but if not, get back to Minneapolis, St. Paul, St. Cloud, wherever, very soon, all right?
Will do. Take care now.
Thank you, buddy.
Sure thing.
The Johnny Rock Show, Rockin' 101, the Rock Station.